Hey, and welcome to Cooking with DJ Grizzly. This is another dope episode. And this morning, I'm not rolling alone, man. I'm rolling with this guy, Rapule from the review. How you doing this morning, man?
I'm okay.
This man decided to come and invade the cooking, and he can't even cook.
No. Man, I only cook to survive.
Yeah.
I only cook to survive.
So if we were to say, okay, nasi steak, spinach, veggies, and noodles.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, in an hour, the whole world is ending. What would you cook?
Steak, I will boil it.
Yeah.
Man, I will boil it. My noodles, I will boil it.
Well, boil steak, never noodles.
I can't cook. I only cook to survive. Cook to survive.
Yeah. All right, man. And this morning we have umurusu and we have amagwinya, right? Okay, I didn't make this. I bought it. But this is what we're going to have. We have special, we have white liver, we're going to add lapo, and we're going to enjoy some of our coffee with legendary cups that has some Khoisan designs, you know?
And these are legendary.
Very legendary. When was the last time you saw a cup like this?
Never.
You know?
Never. And if you couldn't though.
Yeah. All right, man. And the topic we're going to have whilst we're doing our thing is, let me just grab a spoon. What's the topic?
We're going to talk about the unrest that's happening in the country right now. Because we know South Africa right now is currently in chaos. Literally everybody is losing their minds over some heartbreaking thing, you know?
Yeah.
Jacob Zuma is arrested and then the whole country loses.
15 months. Right?
15 months in jail.
Yeah. Okay.
And then right now the whole country is in total chaos and it's crazy out there. It's crazy out there.
Well, I don't know if I were to generalize, I would say mostly the Zulu nation is pushing for Jacob Zuma, right? Ututuzati Zuma is Zuma's child, right?
Yeah.
Because those are the posts that I usually see. Zuma must be released, right? So, with your opinion, what do you think?
Honestly, I don't think one man is above the law.
Yes.
I don't think one man is above the law. But when it comes to a situation like Zuma, to what's happening right now in the country, and the total chaos that's happening, man, you have to give Zuma his respect. Number one, he's a former president. But he was a freedom fighter, and he went to exile with a lot of great people in the country. You understand? So him being arrested, is totally wrong in a way. Why not take him to under house arrest instead?
So, have you guys forgotten? Okay, before we get into that, I just mixed umurusu, special the white liver, into my guenya. I'm gonna bite into this and I'm gonna tell you what the taste is like as we discuss the former president Jacob Zuma and what's happening in the country right now.
Let me get those.
So, have you guys forgotten Uzuma uthathe foreign nations, ama Gupta, and wabalendisa a country without anybody's authority?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. People are tending to forget what he actually did. All the crimes that he's done. I think they're being overlooked. Hence why we're having this unrest right now. So he stole the country. We all know that.
Yeah.
He spent money building his own home. We all know that. You understand? But where's the respect for a president, the former president of the country?
Where is the respect for humanity? Where is the respect for people's employment? Where is the respect for our currency? Where is the respect? You would say everybody in South Africa is not above the law. So, I'm saying, okay, I acknowledge it is the former president. Great. Wonderful. So, as a president that used to, I don't know if loot is the right word, but the president that used to loot money at South Africa, right? Don't you guys think this person should account for everything that he's done? Because with my opinion, I feel like what he did also added to the 25% of unemployment rate in South Africa.
You could argue that. You could argue that he did do many wrongs.
Yeah.
You understand? He did do many wrongs. But at the same time, look at it from the point of his supporters.
Okay.
You know? The reason why we are in this position that we're in right now is because of, like, no matter what you want to say about Zuma, that guy has a lot of support in it.
I acknowledge that.
You know? Right. He did a lot of good as well.
Yes.
He did great jobs.
I also acknowledge that.
He did do a lot of things for the country. Né?
Yeah.
But we tend to overlook what he did because of, like, all the other scandals and all the other things that he did as well, like, on the side. Which are a lot, damn it. 700 and something cases about him.
Yes.
Yeah. So he did a lot of wrongs, but at the same time, don't overlook what he achieved as a president.
What exactly did he achieve? Let's look at it from a point of view. Yomto Ozalwe, 2005.
Yeah.
What has he actually done for this youth to say, but let's respect this guy? Because all they know is that guy's scandals.
Zuma is
and they keep piling up. Zuma is
the president that actually got us free education.
Is it?
Yeah, it's him.
Can you elaborate on that? Because that story is just very hectic. Zuma was the ANC president.
Yes.
He didn't by himself decide.
No, he didn't.
Guys, you're going to get free education. It was the ANC and they were forced to do it because of fees must fall.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't initiate this thing. This thing was actually made by the students. So I don't acknowledge what the ANC and Zuma actually gave students free education because they fought for it.
Yes, you're right. Students did fight for it. Yeah.
So what I would say, now Eda got into Zuma, that fight doesn't exist.
But you understand the points, you understand Grizzly. Okay. In order for change to happen, a president must decide, guys, this is going to happen.
But people had to die first before that change happened.
That's true, Vela. We did lose a lot of students. We did lose a lot of good young people in that fight there for fees must fall.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was him. He was the one sitting in the chair.
Do you know that the lady Oekale if fees must fall is in prison?
I don't know. I don't know.
She's in prison.
Yeah.
So a person that has revolutionized students pushing what they want is in prison, and nobody knows.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that by itself tells you a lot about our leadership. You know.
Yeah. We do know the leadership is better. Like we are led by old people who just want.
It's not even led by old people. Age has nothing to do with this. We are led by greed.
Okay, cool. You could say that, but I mean, I still say the argument is that we are led by people who are old. Give youth a chance.
But anyway,
youth a chance.
I don't think it's. I'm repeating my statement. I don't think it's an age thing. I think it's a black people. I'm going to be specific.
Yeah.
Have a problem of not coming together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say when we entrepreneur, right? Uvula ispaza senyama. I'm going to talk about this from experience.
Yeah.
So next door naguwe bazovula inyama. And half of the communities are Tengala and half of the other communities are Tengala. And Emakule, like the Indian community, right? Are we South Africans, so we are allowed to say Indian. It's politically correct.
Yeah, the Indian community.
Indian community, they'll never do that. Urapule magathengisa fish. Everybody communities will take fish urapule. Ulebu magathunga. Everybody will leba thunga. Grizzly maganzi tea. Everybody drinks tea there.
So basically, what you're saying about black people is that we follow the follower.
It's jealousy, man. It's very bad. Okay. And I want to shine. Then give everybody the bones. You understand? So we're coming back to our leadership and we're coming back to Zuma, right? He just went into a house at 375 million.
Yeah.
I don't know how he makes his money. I'm not going to try and guess. But all I know is that uhamba ama-case because uthathe imali from the Guptas.
Yeah.
Uthathe imali from Grizzly. You know, there's a lot of scandals in the leading party.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So point is, Lamachita Lawa, Bamoshile fit. So if we do release this guy, it basically says in South Africa, more and gain a following. If you're a criminal, have 100 million likes and pay all those people to start looting and breaking and burning the streets, and it's okay because our justice system will release you.
Mm-hmm.
That's my statement.
That's your statement.
So I don't know how that is good for our people. I don't know why that is overshadowing Uguti. This person once did good.
Yeah.
So as in keeping. To me, it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, like what you're saying is true. What you're saying is definitely 100% true. Mm. Nobody is above the law. First of all, nobody is above the law.
Yeah.
We have a constitution that we're following. What's happening right now with I don't know, should I say the Zulu Nation? Because they are the people who are looting and burning buses.
But we can't necessarily say it's the Zulu Nation, because once there's looting, there's a lot of people that are involved. Because a lot of people are struggling. So let's just say some of the South Africans.
Okay, some of the South Africans.
Yes.
Man. I agree with what they're fighting for. I agree with it. But
to release Zuma from jail.
Yeah. But I don't agree with their methods. I don't agree with them destroying businesses. I don't agree with them banning people's properties, because of, like, end of the day, these businesses that they're banning employ the very same people.
I like what you just said.
Yeah, but
I like it like this. What you just said.
Yeah.
So they are destroying. You said they're destroying what? The buildings, right? And the employment on the people, right? So isn't that the exact same thing that Zuma did? It's the exact same thing that Zuma did. First of all, he destroyed people's employment, right? Second of all, lama building lawa aranayo for people to be employed had to be closed because they couldn't sustain.
Yeah.
Because money was running short.
Yeah.
Not what South Africa is running out of money, but the funding that was supposed to be used to spread around to keep these factories or buildings open so people can be employed had to be closed because I think that's sustainability.
Yeah.
Business.
But honestly, if your business closes down right now, do you blame the government or do you blame your own way of running your business?
I blame the government.
Okay, cool. You blame the government.
Because this is my own opinion, right? With what's happening now on level 4, people are going hungry. People are losing jobs. People are becoming desperate. People will start breaking in. People will start looting.
Yeah.
Right. So I feel like mele basrienge. Whoever wants to vaccine should vaccine. Whoever doesn't want a vaccine should do that and just open AMA business.
You're right.
Because let's go to the alcohol issue again.
Yeah.
Because this is part of one leadership. For 4 weeks, they closed.
Yeah.
This person can only run a family. First of all, he needs to buy water, electricity, milk, and bread. We're just going to take it to those 4. He won't
be able to. He won't be able to. But now, I understand that from the government's point of view, what they're trying to achieve. If they're going to close alcohol down, they're trying to decrease the numbers of rising infections in the country.
How so?
Because they believe the people who drink alcohol are very irresponsible when it comes to COVID restrictions.
What about the taxi van? Because
that's the funny thing.
Taxi, everybody says with
yes,
and
that's
they're
true.
running.
That's true. That's true. Very.
And I remember the first time a vaccine is right. They said, okay, this vaccine needs to go back because it has expired. I think it's still the same formula that they're trying to push now. With a vaccine now, before it even expires, let's just shut it down to level 4 so we can cover as many people as we can. Right. And they say it has side effects, but it's okay to use. Ungahlaba Monday and then next week Monday, uphazwe corona flu. So why don't they just open the country and leave Uzuma emaseleni so he himself can teach the people that are looting and breaking and causing all this chaos in the country with guys. We are not above the law. He's the perfect example to stop some crime.
Okay, let me answer your first question first. You know?
Okay.
You want the country to open, you want businesses to run, you want people to go back to their livelihood. Take any vaccine. Get the vaccine. That's the basic thing. Get the vaccine. In Europe right now, everything is back to normal. Let me say most of the things are back to normal because of like most of the people already took the vaccine. If we want to go back to that,
what?
Let me answer you.
No,
of course, like I didn't see them. I didn't see them, but then we know.
So you assume everybody took the vaccine?
Not everybody. Most of the population did.
Okay.
Most of the population did, and then right now everything is almost back to normal.
Don't you think they realize now shutting down is not really helping the country, and we're not saving any lives because, irregardless, people get it.
Sharp, but I'm still sticking with what I'm saying.
Okay.
Get the vaccine, go back to normal.
Yeah.
And the second part of what you asked, Uguti, leave Zuma in jail. I think this is just only gonna get worse.
Okay.
It's only gonna get worse because of like these people are actually here and they're actually causing a whole lot of damage. Okay. You saw us all in the morning. We were driving into Lucia right now in the morning. It was completely chaos in the road. Like there were breaks. It was closed. Like you couldn't tell what this is. This sort of like a war zone. What's happening right now in the country? So I'm saying, release Zuma. Let him at least get house arrest.
So are you saying to Zuma release and then number levels are where but in the lockdown the country has override?
No, I'm saying if Zuma release into his home, into house arrest, at least the looting and the shutting down of the country is gonna stop.
What does that say about our constitution? What does that say about our rule of law?
It clearly says, Uguti, the way I'm putting it right now, it clearly says, Uguti, him and his supporters actually have a lot of power over the government.
There's no such. So, you saying, Uguti, a person can rape? Right?
No, I'm not saying that.
Hold on. A person can rape.
Yeah.
Nah? But this person is so popular in that, and I think the Krugersdorp, for example. So long to learn famous as hell in Krugersdorp.
Yeah.
Right. So abantu baqala bayachesa lapha eKrugersdorp bayenzani. So he must be released with house arrest because sithukile ukuthi abantu bakhe bachesa istrata.
It's not the same thing.
We've seen this before.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
How not? Because ugqoke uniform orange manje.
Yeah.
He's part of.
He's a criminal.
An inmate.
Yeah.
Or the inmate.
He's arrested, yes.
Yes. So, what is it going to solve? Because if violence is violence, it happens if violence, electricity, we used to it, man. It happens if violence, we used to it. People get tired.
But like the problem is, you can defend him being in prison, man. But the matter of the fact is the country is fighting against each other.
I'm not fighting with anyone.
Okay, let me say again.
I'm fine. I'm shooting.
A certain group of South Africans is fighting the government, and it's gonna end up to a stage where Cyril Ramaphosa is gonna be forced to bring in the military now.
Yeah, that's understand. This is why we have trained military response for such things. But you need to remember something. We are not an African country that is under a certain leadership and bas ruling force. No, man. We have law, we have rules here.
We do.
Bala chase, that's fine.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I believe that man is still going to be in jail. And it's rightful because Umoshid.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Mama ngakipa Uzuma, Mama keep everybody else. Because he's wearing the same uniform.
But understand that this man is a former president.
So
he has respect, number one. So, hence why his case, because of like, he has a status in the country that we should respect.
But he's not walking around to deserve respect from certain people. Honestly, from me, what I have read isn't recently and the things that he's done as the president, him being the president honestly didn't benefit me in any way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna respect a person Omoshile, just because he was a former president. The president I respect, Thabo Mbeki. The president I respect, Mandela. The president I'm starting to understand or 50-50. Ramaphosa.
Ah, come on.
You know, that guy, like, yes, they've done a couple of wrongs, but he's trying to stick to the rule of law.
Yes.
He's not taking for himself, and then must complain I keep the bones for people to be quiet with it. I feel good. That's what Zuma did. You know?
Yeah.
So, my opinion is that he must stay and serve his time, come out, and then I have this years. I'm a case work. I don't understand.
Right there, guys. You've heard the argument. You've had the heated argument between what's right and wrong, what should be done, what should be left. Man, tell us in the comments what you think should be done. And also remember, Oguti, the country is in unrest, guys. Like, it's rough. So stay safe out there, and as in just.
So what what do you think people should be safe from more? Corona or violence?
Violence.
So respect the corona.
Aye, we're done with corona.
Alright, ladies and gents, be sure to subscribe to our page, www.RadioTV.co.za, and as Rapule said, if you have any comments, be sure to drop them. Go Facebook page here, to Instagram, YouTube, man. Just let us know what your opinion is, and thank you for tuning in. This is Cooking with DJ Grizzly. Sharp.